Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have another update as tensions spike with Venezuela. The United States military has released a video that, quite frankly, should terrify the Venezuelans, the Venezuelan government, dictator Nicolas Maduro. They are clearly, yet again, posturing in a way as if there is imminent military action that is going to be taken. And I feel like at this point, the me and the people watching these videos, you, the great audience, we're the only ones who seem to be paying attention to this. The mainstream media, the lamestream media, whatever you want to call them, is not at all talking about the fact we are on the brink of something major going down. They are focused on other things, and yet all the pieces of the pie are right here in front of us. All you have to do is look at the situation and you realize rather quickly, oh, something big is going to happen. So I'm going to get into the video the United States military released, which was clearly directed right at the Venezuelans. But before we do, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, cost you guys absolutely nothing at all, and is a huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. How do you want to see President Trump and the United States military handle Venezuela Maduro? Do you want to see military strikes, or should we not do anything at all? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the notification bell, all notifications turned on. You won't miss a single thing. And then right here at the bottom of the screen, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. DMs are open. Please reach out with any information you have, good tips, anything, and I'll look into it. Now let's get into it. We have been following this incredibly closely for probably about a month or so now, that the United States has conducted a significant military buildup in the Caribbean. President Trump says it is simply to stop drug boats. However, there's also a lot of other evidence that in reality, what this is we are building up to hit the Maduro regime. We have many, many naval ships off the coast of Venezuela. We have thousands of Marines training. We have spy planes. We have F-35 stealth fighters, submarines. They are bringing the force of the United States military down on the region. There's no question about that whatsoever. On top of that, we have blown up a few drug boats. That is true. We blew up two of them. The White House has released footage of those strikes, just overwhelming power. It turns out that if you're in a boat and it gets hit by a missile, it's not going to go too well for you. You could have ever seen that coming. And Venezuela is trying to respond the best way they can, which is mobilizing their troops, trying to shut down the border. But the problem for Venezuela is they don't have a competent military. Their air defense systems absolutely aren't adequate at all. If F-35s come into their airspace, there's nothing they're going to be able to do. And one of the questions people is an invasion looming? Are we going to actually put boots on the ground? Well, that's a good question. I don't have the answer for that, but we know in Puerto Rico, they have been training nonstop doing amphibious assault landings, which is how you would land in Venezuela. Why are they doing it in Puerto Rico? As I've said many times, similar, not exactly the same, similar terrain as what you would find in Venezuela. So then the military, Southcom comes out, I add this to the stage, and released this video late Wednesday, which is essentially a hype video for an invasion. Let's watch it. Do you notice what the background music is? Let's start right there. It's a ticking clock. Almost like we're counting down to something. I mean, guys, it couldn't be more obvious. It literally could not be more obvious. The United States military just released a hype video with a countdown ticker going off, showing Marines crushing targets, doing amphibious landings, helicopters flying through the sky, guns going off, CQB being conducted. What more could you possibly need? You know what? That was so cool. I think we have to watch it again. I mean, let's see what we got here. Fighter jets, helicopters, landing craft, boats, more choppers, snipers, armored vehicle choppers, mortars. And notice the terrain they're showing, eerily similar to Venezuela. I mean, they couldn't make it more obvious if they tried. And it's also important, let's share this on the screen, that Hegseth just visited Puerto Rico and the troops down there to give them a bit of a hype speech as well. Let's watch this.
I think this might be the single most beautiful picture I have ever seen in my entire life. Looking out at these faces, looking out at this Caribbean, on a floating island of American power, on the front lines of defending the American homeland. Make no mistake about it. What you're doing right now, it's not training. This is the real world exercise on behalf of the vital national interests of the United States of America to end the poisoning of the American people.
I mean, not true. Oh, what is going on here? It's a little weird. Hold on. I don't know what is happening right. There we go. That was very odd. Don't know why I did that. We're still working through some tech issues. Don't worry about it. So you got Hegseth talking about how this is not training. This is a real world scenario. We've got the military releasing hype video after hype video, or I should say one big hype video showing Marines crushing targets. I don't know, guys. Seems pretty interesting. And then, as I made a video about on September 17th, I'm filming this on September 18th, Venezuela has cut communications with the U.S. I'm going to highlight this. It says Maduro, whose government has historically met with U.S. officials to negotiate everything from hostage releases to conditions for elections, has said this month that communications between the two governments were damaged. On Monday, he said communications had been thrown away, though he later added there was still basic communication to facilitate the return of Venezuelans from the United States. The communications with the government of the U.S. have been thrown away. They've been thrown away with their threats of bombs, death, and blackmail. So Venezuela has cut communications. I made a video about it yesterday. You can go watch that full video. It will explain to you exactly what is going on. They have cut communications. What generally happens before a war starts? Communications get shut down. Once the talking stops, generally speaking, the shooting starts. That'd be great for a shirt, for a war shirt, obviously not outside that context. We don't need anyone taking that comment and running with it. So we have the military signaling we intend to do something. We have the Secretary of War, Secretary of Defense, whatever you want to call him, signaling this is not training. We have the Venezuelans cutting off communication ahead of a possible military strike. Again, I don't know how anyone could look at all these signs and say that a war is not possible, that some military action is not possible just based on the signs we're seeing. Certainly seems possible to me. And I will be very interested to see where things go from here. And I truly do not know the answer to that right now. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think we are going to get into a war with Venezuela? Let me know in the comments below. Whatever your thoughts are, fire away. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Hit that notifications bell, all notifications turned on. You won't miss a single thing. And then right here at the bottom of the screen, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. DMs are open. Send me any information you got. I'll see you all next time.